Hi, I would like to review the Millie app for the iPad. This is an app that you can download from iTunes or you can download from the App Store on your iPad. What it is it's for kids. It's different books that you can download for the Millie is this dog right here. So it's a different books. The book that I'm going to talk about today is Millie and the Lost Key. There's many different books that you can download of different adventures that Millie will go through. And so it's not short. At first of all, I'm like, well, this is short. This is not going to last long. But there's many books that you can download, so you can keep bringing new things for your kids to be reading. It's very educational. It's not just like a video game where they're going to go and shoot people or anything like that. It's very educational. It teaches them to read. What's cool about this is that it's all good for all ages because you can have it read myself, or you can have it read to me. So you can have a narrator that will come in and read it to you. So that's nice too. And also down here, there's a button for you to push for when it's nighttime. It dims it so that it's not so bright and they can fall asleep while they're reading it. Or you can put it back on for when the day. And the music, there's also music in the background, and that will the volume will go down as well when you put it on night mode. And so that's the overview of the Millie app. Now I'm going to focus more on the book of the Millie and the Lost Key. I have nephews, so it's always good to have something for them to do when they come over. And this is something that I have downloaded and tried for them. Now, first, I wanted to go through the book myself, and I knew that it wasn't going to entertain me as much as it would entertain them. And I was going through it, and it didn't seem very interactive. It's the app said that it was interactive, but I was wrong, because even with the kids, when the kids played it, I gave it to them. I let them all go get around it and read it, and just to see their faces and they're looking at everything, pushing everything. And it's basically just like a book. At first I'm like, it should have been more animated, it should have been more, I don't know, something more exciting for the kids, but they were excited about it, and I was very surprised about that. But it works, and what you do is, let's say, read it to myself, I'm going to put, and so you go through the, every page has pictures, has obviously the words, has different animations that you can click on. And so, and there's also a hidden image in every, it's like a certificate that they can win in every page. So they were going to have to look through that. So that's neat too. And it's always, every time they read it, it's in a different place. So they can read it many times and still be able to try to find different things. So that's nice too. So what I like about that, at first I'm like, this isn't really, but it's neat because it's basically like a book. And you have the different, like when you have a pop-up book or anything like that, so it's basically the same. I'm going to show you here. This is like those pop-up. You open up to see what's behind the picture, behind the closed window or something like that. So it's neat because they didn't try to make something new. They just tried to make it more like a book, a pop-up book for kids that's animated, that's interesting, into a small space so that you can have many books in here. Instead of trying to carry a bunch of books around, you can have a bunch of books in here that are like the pop-up books, but they're in a lot of smaller. So I thought that was neat that they tried to do that. So once I saw my nephews playing it, getting excited about it, so I really have changed my mind about it. At first, I really didn't like it as much. I didn't think it was that great, but now that they come over and they read it and they interact with it, hit the buttons and everything, I really do think that this is a good thing to get for your kids. And it's educational. It's teaching them how to read, teaching them how to do different things like that. And so I would recommend it and hope you try it sometime.